This is my fight prediction for me and Motu versus Shannon O'Connell. Motu is a very strong fighter, has high stamina, a very good right hand. What I've noticed is she don't really throw the right hand a lot of times. Early in the fight, she'll save it for later rounds. Try not to actually go like loading up on one punch, which is pretty smart. Especially in women's boxing, a lot of women like to load up on punches, but she'll go to the body most of the times. Throws a lot of hooks, rarely throws a jab. Really just goes to the inside, counter punch as well. Kind of reminds me of like Danny Garcia when she throw her punches, but you know, that's just a style, a look, but not really the same type of strategy as far as fighting. But she fights a lot to the inside. Doesn't really have long arms, so that's probably the reason why she fights kind of like Garcia. But it's gonna be an interesting fight. I feel like O'Connell is a good fighter, complete fighter. She has enough in the tank to last the entire fight. But it's gonna be a tough fight though. It really is because Motu, she goes to the body a lot. I've seen her throw 20, 30 punches straight to the body without even going to the head. So she's the type of fighter, she's not gonna wait around and just go upstairs and keep going upstairs. That's not gonna happen. She usually goes to the body and sticks to the body until the person goes down. And that's gonna be a good recipe. O'Connell, from what I've seen, can take a lot of shots to the body, but it's gonna be pretty tough. She usually guards her body. Her face is what she doesn't guard. And if Motu can throw that overhand right, that'll be a good strategy for her. I think it'll be open. She can basically get O'Connell out of there, and that'll be a good fight. For her, it'll be a good fight style for her. But O'Connell defense is kind of lacking, man. I don't like that but Motu doesn't throw the jab that much. Now she goes into this fight and starts jabbing out of nowhere. That'll be a huge surprise for me, but she doesn't jab that much. So a lot of times in these fights, I want to see somebody go in there, jab a lot, try to go to the body, show a different look. And I think she has what it takes, but it's going to be a tough fight. O'Connell, she's a complete fighter, has a strong right hand, but she needs to be able to move around a little bit, use her legs. I think she has good stamina, but she doesn't use her legs. She likes to get into the fight, and after a while, she just goes to brawling. She'll just get into the exchange. Boom, boom, boom. She'll just throw, throw, throw. And that's a bad strategy for her. If she wants to go into this fight and have a good chance of winning, she got to go in there and try to let her hands fly a little bit. And then try to get out. Don't hang in the pocket too much. Like, don't hang in the pocket too much. That's kind of what her problem been lately. Hanging in the pocket too long. Getting into these big exchanges for no reason. Don't really have to early. But she's been doing it, so it turns out to be a bad strategy in the fight. I don't think she has enough power and speed to get into these big exchanges, especially with somebody like Motu. She got to be on the outside. But it's going to be a good fight. I think Motu going to end up getting a stoppage. I would say around the 6th round. I think she'll be able to get a 6th-round stoppage. Her inside fighting is just too strong. She goes to the body too much. There's a lot of guys who don't go to the body that much. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely something that I've noticed. Very smart fighter. A lot of speed, a lot of talent. But she really just, her strategy is her biggest weapon. Going to the body the way she does and the way she throws those punches. Yeah, man. She's like one of the best punchers in women's boxing from top to bottom that I've seen. As far as the way she throws her punches and the snap it has on them. Yeah, she got some power. But that's all I got. Like and subscribe.